Welcome to another video. We will continue with the series of solving the January 2024 math paper, CSEC math paper, and so we are at question 6, and it says the diagram below shows a hemispherical bowl and a cylindrical tin. The diameter of the cylindrical tin is 12 centimeter, the height is 17 centimeter, and the radius of the bowl is r. Show that the volume of the cylindrical tin is 1923 centimeter cube, correct to 2 to 4 significant figures. So that's what we're going to be doing here. And in order to do that, we must remember that in order for us to find the volume is equal to the area of the base times the height. And because we are dealing with a cylinder, the area of the base here is pi r squared, and then the height is 17 centimeters. So basically, this formula is on the formula sheet. So ensure that if you don't remember, you can always use the formula sheet for that. So therefore, it is so that we are told to take pi as 22 over 7, so it's 22 over 7. So V equal to 22 over 7 times, now the diameter of the tin cylinder is 12 centimeters, so therefore the radius is going to be 6 centimeters squared times the height, which is what? 17. And so remember, r is equal to diameter divided by 2, so therefore it is what? 12 divided by 6. Okay, so when we have worked out that, would be the same as 22 times 36 times 17 all divided by 7, and then you are going to get 1923 centimeters cube, correct to 4 significant figures. So because remember, we are to write the answer to 4 sig fig, and that's how we would have approached that question. Now moving on to part 2 of the question. It says the bowl is completely filled with soup. When all the soup is poured into the empty cylindrical tin, 90% of the volume of the tin is filled. Calculate the radius of the bowl. So basically, what they are simply saying is that when they throw all the soup in the cylinder from the bowl into the cylindrical tin, it only filled the tin to 90%. But we remember the volume of tin was equal to 1923 centimeters cube. So that's what we had from the previous question. So basically, if it only fills it up to 90% of it is filled, so we now need to find 90% of 1923. Okay, so it's 90 over 100 times 1923, and our answer for that is going to be 1730.7 centimeters cube. So that's the volume. So in this case, this is the volume of the bowl, right? So that is the volume of the bowl is equal to 1730.7 centimeters cube. So that's what we know. Okay, now if the volume of the bowl is 1730.7 centimeters cube, then we know that, and they gave us the volume for the volume that we are to use for the bowl is that V is equal to 4 over 3 pi r cubed. So basically now what we are going to do is to fill in those missing terms. So we have 1730.7 is equal to 4 over 3, and they told us to use pi as 22 over 7 multiply by r cubed, which we don't know. So what we have now is 1730.7 is equal to 88 over 73 is 21 times r cubed. So therefore, now what we are going to do, we need to make r cubed the subject. If we're going to make r cubed the subject, take 21 to that side and it becomes multiply. I will take 88 to this side and it becomes divide. So we have 1730.7 times 21 divided by 88, and that is equal to r cubed. So therefore r cubed is equal to 413.0. So this is what r cubed is equal to. Therefore r is equal to the cube root of 413, and in that case our answer is equal to 7.45 centimeters, because remember we're finding the cube root. So r is equal to the cube root of 430 meters. Then we know that this side is 9 centimeter, this side is 9 centimeter as well, and we also know that this is 9 centimeter because we're talking about, because MO is a radius, right? So because MO is a radius, then that means if MO is also equal to 9 centimeter. So we know the area of a triangle is equal to half the, and we can use this formula, half the base times the height, because we know the height. So it's half of the base is 18 times 9. Okay, so half of 18 is 9. 9 nines is equal to 81. So we have here 81 centimeters squared. So that's the area of the triangle LMN. Now what we want to next do is to find the area of semicircle. So that's what we want to do next. So the area of the semicircle is equal to area of pi r squared times theta over 360. So let's plug in the value. So it's 22 over 7 times 9 squared times 180 divided by 360. And in doing that, we are going to get 1. When we have worked out that, we would have got 127.3 centimeters squared. So when we calculate that, basically, so when we calculate that, we have 127.3 centimeter. So therefore area, centimeter squared, area of shaded region is going to be equal to area of semicircle minus area of triangle. And if we do that, so it's going to be 127.3 minus 81, and that is going to be equal to 46.3 centimeters squared. And that's how we would have gone about solving these kind of questions. Again, what you can always do is to revisit this video from time to time. Don't be afraid to share, like, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet. But please, not passing is not an excuse, right? Because you have the resources available. You can always go online to find these resources to use them so that at the end of the day you will be successful. So please have a blessed and wonderful day. All right, peace.